Ocean pollution effects on marine life. The ocean covers about 71% of the earth. An estimated 50 to 80% of all life on earth can be found in the vast waters of the ocean. Ocean pollution kills up to 1 million seabirds a year. Marine life can be negatively impacted by oil, plastic, trash, and ocean acidification. Oil is an ocean pollutant that destroys the insulating ability in birds and fur-bearing animals. Most of these animals would then die of hypothermia because of the lack of insulation and the inability to repel water. Oil can also poison animals when they clean themselves. Oil can cause internal and external damage in adult fish. The oil can reduce growth, enlarge livers, erode the fins of adult fish, and impair reproduction. It can also negatively affect egg and larvae survival. Oil can cause drowning and an increase in predation. As oil builds on an animal, it can cause it to be weighed down and drown. The weight of the oil on feathers and fur of these animals can make them slower and more susceptible to predators. Oil can damage ocean habitats as well as indirectly expose organisms through consumption. Before the oil hits the shore, it can poison plankton and other organisms. When the oil gets to the shore, it can cover rocks and marine algae. Oil can seep into the ground even though it is cleaned up on the surface and cause harm to crabs and other animals that are in the ground. Plastic and trash. Plastic and trash are ocean pollutants that cannot be easily broken down. Because of this, plastic can accumulate in certain parts of the ocean. For example, the Great Pacific Garbage Patch is the largest accumulation of plastic in the ocean. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is about twice the size of Texas. It is located between Hawaii and California. It is the largest of the 5 offshore plastic accumulation zones. According to the Ocean Cleanup, there is an estimated 1.15 to 2 million tons of plastic that enter the ocean from rivers each year. Most of this plastic will not sink when it enters the ocean. Marine life can confuse small pieces of plastic and trash as food. Studies indicate that many dead and captured turtles and seabirds have ingested plastic or trash. Many organisms can also become entangled in plastic, resulting in physical harm and even mortality. Plastic and trash can also indirectly disrupt the ecological functions. Small pieces of plastic or trash that collect together on the surface of the ocean can block sunlight to autotrophs, which are small organisms that live off of sunlight and provide food for organisms at the very bottom of the food chain. If the organisms at the bottom of the food chain begin to die, then this could affect larger organisms. According to the National Ocean Service, ocean acidification is the reduction in the pH level of the ocean over a long period of time, which is primarily caused by an increase in carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Since the Industrial Revolution, the concentration of carbon dioxide has increased in the atmosphere due to the burning of fossil fuels and other factors. The ocean absorbs about 30% of carbon dioxide released into the atmosphere. As the levels of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere increase, so do the levels in the ocean. Carbon dioxide causes the seawater to become more acidic. Carbonate ions, which is an important building block for seashells and coral skeletons, become less abundant. Building and maintaining shells can become difficult for organisms such as clams and oysters. Acidic water can also cause some fish to have a harder time smelling and detecting predators. If the acidity of seawater is beyond the optimum range for an organism, then its body must use more energy to maintain a healthy body fluid chemistry. Larvae are small and very susceptible to an increase in acidity. Organisms may be able to reproduce, but their offspring may not be able to reach adulthood. Oil, plastic, trash, and ocean acidification can cause severe damage to marine life. It is important that we keep in mind that the atmosphere encompasses a vast majority of our planet and therefore should be taken care of. Thank you.